Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all of your love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it a goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you're learning to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We ended out 323. NASDAQ up 82. S&P's up 37 points. What a trip that is, no doubt. Gold contract down $20, trading at $1,287. Silver off 26 cents, trading at a price point of $21.63 an ounce. Platinum up 2 at $1,384 an ounce. Copper up a penny, trading out at $3.24 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.31 at $102.92 a barrel. Bonds down. 30-year was down 15 ticks at 132.21. 10-year off 10 ticks at 125.30. King dollar up 104 ticks at 80.57. The euro is at their 135, and the yen is up 90, trading out at 98.24. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're at 1692 on your cash S&P. Where's that bring you? Guess what? It brings you right up to the swing point from October 1st. Bottom line is that high volume swing at 1729 is in play. Now, what's going to get really interesting here, folks, is this. So let's look at this for a second, because this is what you have. So when we took the high out of August 2nd, it took that high out with volume. Now, it didn't take out, and that high in the cash S&P, by the way, is 1709, okay? That's what it is. Then what you had is this. The 1687 high, which is still the benchmark, May 22nd, okay? It didn't take that one out. But what you had, folks, is that the higher high, meaning on August 2nd, is the one you got to use. The reason being is that what we had done on the May one is that you get over it and get back underneath it, so you got to use the swing point from the August 2nd high. Okay, so you take that out, you do it with volume. You get an ABC structure on the way up. Well, what ends up happening? You did a deep retracement, more than a 0.618 retracement, so now that negates an ABC up, because you can't do more than a 0.618 retracement of the move. Okay, so now where does that make us stand? Well, this is what you have. What we did out here today, you bounced 703 million versus 732. So now you're bouncing on lighter volume. Huge price spread, though. Wide price spread. But what does that mean? Well, it means, number one, you're going to make a run for the 1729. Now, we'll see how we get into that level. You know, meaning I don't expect 1729. Well, you know what? You could hit 1729 tomorrow. Get $29. That's only another $30. So we'll see how this shakes out. If we hit that tomorrow, this baby will go to 1776. Because if you ever have two wide price spreads like this and you hit it, you'll go to 1776. And now, that's in the short term. The longer term, bottom line, this baby came down on volume. We came down on volume. In August 29th, we came down on volume. In June, the bottom line is that that'll be sell up at those levels. That's your S&P. Dow Industrials, the Dow's a trip, folks. This is pretty wild, because the Dow has had the deepest retracements, and when that baby comes back, it came back with a vengeance. Up $323, okay? Inside the Dow Industrial. So let's just see. There's going to be, there wasn't one stock. There wasn't one stock that was red. Boeing was the biggest mover, United Health Plan, Nike, and JP Morgan. The lowest one, the biggest laggard, so check this out. This is pretty amazing, actually. The biggest laggard was Chevron, and that was still up 25 cents. But they were all up. When you take a look at it now, and this will give us a good clue as we go back topside. You're up wide price spread, accelerated volume. The real key is going to be, okay, can the Dow make it up to that level up there at the 15,700? NASDAQ composite. We go over to the composite. We look at the composite. Composite went topside, 85 bucks. We're at 37.60, so you over the benchmark once again. On the NASDAQ, what we have is this. Now, let's look at the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ more than likely didn't... Yeah, see, the NASDAQ can still be an ABC structure on the way up. Check it out. That's going to be close, but the NASDAQ can be an ABC structure on the way up. What the NASDAQ did is this. It spiked a low, folks, okay, but it closed inside of 0.618. So bottom line, number one, NASDAQ, we're at 37.60. That high is 38. It's going to go for that high. If we look at the NDX 100, what we have with the NDX 100 is that she is at 78.61 right now, and she's right next to the high, man. 79.72 is the high. That's nothing. The NASDAQ will get up into this tomorrow. And what's this all about? Well, what you have is this. You basically, Congress, the president, the end of the world is not going to happen now October 17th. The end of the world will happen November 22nd. That's the way this is setting up. And so the debt ceiling, it looks like it's going to get pushed off for 6 weeks. I think that's 6 weeks, right? Yeah, October 17th to November 22nd. Bottom line, volatility in the market in spades. Now, gold contract, what do we have? Oh, baby, it's setting up big time, too. So check it out. So gold out here today, GCZ3. We did 128,000 contracts, and this is a classic, folks. It's you're getting price destruction with contracted volume in a huge way. Now we're coming into Friday, which is problematic in the gold market in spades. What we had out here today is this. So check this out. So we're going into a high volume low at 1276. Okay, that's been hanging out there since last week, beginning of last week. 1, 2, 3, beginning of last week. So we have that. That's on the daily, and then on the weekly you also have it. Today, what you had, gold was down $10, $12, right? And then, sure enough, boom, you get the spike down, and the spike down, just as we've been talking about here, is that contracted volume, but wicked destruction of price. And one 10-minute bar, folks, okay, we went down $15. Guess what? With no volume, even intraday. Why? I mean, Mr. Andy Hecht, he was in the den talking about it, and we was talking about, hey, listen, there's no one out here, and when there's no one out here, it doesn't take much to spike that baby down, and they pushed it down, folks, okay, with only 3,600 contracts in that 10-minute area. That's nothing. That's a joke. Just to give you an idea what 3,600 contracts entails, folks. Okay, it's all of about 3,600. I don't know. It's like 300,000, 360,000. That's 300,000. That's a joke for a broker-dealer. Bottom line, it's setting up nice. You're coming into a Friday, and what I expect you're going to see out here is this. We are at the 1286 mark. This baby, this low they're going to go after this low. And the low that we're talking about out here is 1182. So it's a long way down, folks, but that's what gold likes to do. Bonds. We go to the bond market. We take a look at the bond market. First, we take a look at the 30-year. What you have with the 30-year is this. She rejected lower price. She did it on lighter volume, extremely lighter volume, by the way. 347,000 contracts. Was going into 468,000 contracts. This baby wants to get up to about the, let's see, so the A point on this is 128. Your B, yeah, it's $5. So you get you get 137. 137 is the number. We go over and we take a look at the 10-year TYZ3. So we take a look at the 10-year out here. What we have with the 10-year, same deal. Rejected, lower price. That little baby also did it on lighter volume. We did 1.2 million, and we're coming into 1.7 million. Your A point on this is the 122.07. Your B's 126.27. That's almost 127. So 122. You almost forget $5. That puts it at 130. The 10-year wants to go to 130. This is coming together, folks. Dollar index. Okay, so dollar index is going to be the culprit here. Dollar index went sideways today. 15,000 contracts. Well, you trade at 80.57. Dollar, folks, wants to run up to this 83 to 85 level. Don't forget, folks, I got a special going on right now until the 22nd of October on the Gold Report. The 600th edition is coming out on the 22nd. You get 60 editions, $10 a week instead of $89 a month right now.